Welcome to Daily Quran Reflection Channel. Verse of the Day. In a world overflowing with uncertainty, injustice, and betrayal, where do we place our trust? Who truly protects us when the world turns its back? In this profound verse from Surah Al-Anfal, Allah reminds the believers that even if the enemy refuses guidance, we are never abandoned. This verse is more than words. It's a powerful reminder that Allah is the ultimate protector and helper. Let's explore verse 40 of Surah Al-Anfal deeply through the lens of Tafsir Ibn Kathir, unearthing its timeless relevance for every believer today. The verse, "But if they turn away, then know that Allah is your protector. Excellent is the protector, and excellent is the helper." Surah Al-Anfal, 840, Saheeh International Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Detailed explanation. Context of the verse. Tafsir Ibn Kathir explains that this verse follows a series of verses in Surah Al-Anfal which discuss the rulings of war, treaties, and the handling of the disbelievers who persist in opposition to Islam. Allah had given multiple chances to those who disbelieve, including calls to peace, guidance, and truth. But what happens if they persist in their denial? This verse is the conclusion and reassurance to the Prophet Muhammad and the believers. If the Quraysh and other disbelievers refuse peace or reconciliation and continue in their enmity, then do not be disheartened. Allah Himself will be your ally. But if they turn away, the word turn away, Arabic, yatawallah, in the Quranic context refers to turning away from truth after it's made clear. Rejecting the divine message, choosing defiance over submission to Allah. Ibn Kathir explains this as, if they refuse the terms of peace and insist on war, rebellion, and disbelief, then leave their affair to Allah. This clause isn't just about a military scenario. It reflects any context where people reject divine truth, whether it's dawah, family, or society. Then know that Allah is your protector. The term protector, mawla, means guardian, ally, supporter, one who manages your affairs in your best interest. Ibn Kathir emphasizes, if the disbelievers forsake peace, Allah takes it upon Himself to defend, support, and strengthen the believers. The Prophet and his followers must realize that they are never alone. This promise has multiple layers: spiritual protection, from doubt, deviation, and despair; physical protection, victory in battles, survival in hostile times; psychological support, assurance that the ultimate source of help is not human, but divine. Excellent is the protector, and excellent is the helper. This repetition is not just literary, it's deeply emotional. Allah is Al-Mawla, the best protector, protecting us from harm, falsehood, and fear. Allah is An-Nasir, the best helper, assisting us in every struggle, both seen and unseen. Ibn Kathir connects this praise to the earlier verses in which Allah promises the victory of the believers if they remain firm. Even if people abandon them, or the odds seem against them, Allah's help is near, and His protection is unmatched. Tying into the bigger picture. This verse echoes the divine promise found in other parts of the Quran. Allah is the protector of those who believe. Surah Al-Baqarah, 2:257. Is Allah not sufficient for His servant? Surah Az-Zumar, 39:36. What makes Surah Al-Anfal 840 unique is the duality of assurance and empowerment. Assurance, you are not abandoned. Empowerment, rise with faith. Allah is on your side. Reflection for today. How many times have we tried to share the truth, only to be rejected, mocked, or abandoned? Whether in family debates, social settings, or online spaces, this verse teaches us resilience. If they turn away, know that Allah is your protector. We must not measure our worth by people's acceptance, but by our trust in Allah. The verse is a lesson in letting go of people's rejection and holding fast to divine companionship. Actionable takeaways. Renew your tawakkul, reliance on Allah, especially when faced with resistance or hardship. Remember this verse during times of rejection, whether in dawah or personal challenges. Be a source of strength for others. Remind your fellow Muslims, Allah is your protector. Reflect on Allah's names, Al-Mawla and An-Nasir, in your du'as and daily life. Let go of what you can't control. Trust Allah with the results after giving your best effort. Historical context. During the time of the Prophet Muhammad, the early Muslims in Medina were under constant threat from the Quraysh in Mecca. Despite multiple treaties and invitations to peace, the Quraysh continued in their hostility. This verse came as a reassurance, especially in the lead-up to battles like Badr and Uhud. The Prophet and his companions needed divine assurance that if the world turned its back on them, Allah never would. Today, many believers feel like strangers in their own societies, pressured to conform, rejected for their beliefs, and misunderstood. This verse serves as a divine whisper. Don't worry, I am with you, I protect you, I help you. Quotes from Ibn Kathir. Some profound insights. Know that whoever Allah supports will never be defeated. Allah is the best one to rely on when others break promises. When people disbelieve after truth has come, their enmity is not new to Allah. He will suffice you against them. Ending with impact. Let this verse echo in your heart. But if they turn away, then know that Allah is your protector. Excellent is the protector, and excellent is the helper. It's not just a consolation. It's a declaration. When your path to truth is met with rejection, do not let that dim your faith. Remember, you walk with the one who needs no army, no approval, and no validation. And when your heart wavers, recite this verse again and again. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Trust in Allah, for He is the best ally, the greatest helper, and the one who never turns away. If this verse touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share this reminder with someone who needs to know that Allah is the best protector. Comment below how this verse resonates with your life today. Subscribe for more daily Quran reflections that bring the words of Allah to life. Let's grow together in faith, one verse, one reflection at a time. Because when the world turns away, Allah remains with you, always.